guys, it's me, Amphit2448, with another how-to Minecraft video. In this video, I will show you how to make a Minecraft Bukkit server. Now, in the video before, I showed you how to make a pure Minecraft vanilla server. Now, today, I'm going to show you how to make a Bukkit one. So, first, open your web browser. I'm using Google Chrome. Then you want to type in Bukkit. Then you want to go to Bukkit Forms. It's bukkit.org. You just click on it. You see all this stuff right here. And now what you want to do is you want to click Get Craft Bukkit. And you want to choose what operating system you want. Right now I'm using Windows. Oh my god, I'm scrolling super fast. So I'm using Windows, so Windows right here. So what you want to do is you want to go and download the recommended build. Now the recommended build is usually 12 MB big, 12 megabytes. I already have it, so I might as well just download it. So while it's downloading, what you gotta do is you gotta put that jar folder, well, not the jar file in the folder, and after that you open your notepad. So I'm gonna wait for the notepad to open. Okay, it's right here, and you'll see that in every operating system there's gonna be a terminal line like this. This is for Linux right here. This terminal line square. For Windows, it's this. Just get this. Okay, it's so hard to highlight today. So what you want to do is you want to copy that and you put it on. Now this right here represents how much RAM you want to put on your Minecraft server. The more, the better. But you don't want to go overload or your computer will crash. The way to figure out how much you have is to go into control panel, and then you go into. I did this before. I think well, the way I just do it is I just go in the File Explorer. I right click Computer and I click Properties, and I get this. It's called System. But it's an easy way to get there in Windows 8. You just right click the bottom left and you click on System right there. So on this, you'll see that right there I have 8 gigabytes of installed RAM. Now, an operating system usually takes around 2 gigabytes of RAM, I'm pretty sure. So I don't want to go overload and go 8 to 8 because then my computer would crash. And every gigabyte of RAM is 124 MB. So you want to open the calculator. So I'm going to do 3 gigabytes of RAM, which is 1024 times 3. That's 3072 megabytes of RAM. So I want to replace this to 3072. And I want to save it as. Now you want to create your folder. So I'm just going to exit this. I'm going to name this. Okay, you got to create a new folder. I'm going to name this Minecraft Bukkit Server YouTube. You want to put the craft bucket into it. Now, right here is the name of the craft bucket file. As you can see, it says craft bucket -1.5.2-R1.0. You want to change it to this so it's easy to remember. So you just delete this stuff right here and name it to craftbucket.jar. Now you want to save this notepad file into that same folder. But this time you want to make it, I'm going to name it start server. And you want to end it with a .bat. That's very important so you can launch it. So after that's finished, you start the bat folder. And it starts Minecraft. As you can see, it's setting everything up. So we just gotta wait, and yeah, it's pretty much the same thing as my vanilla Minecraft server, where there's the server properties and all that, and here's opt. Except now there's plugins. The way plugins works is it adds new features to the Bukkit server. The way to get plugins is to go on Google or whatever you use for searching. You go type in Bukkit again, and you go to Bukkit Forms again. And you at the top right, you'll see something that says Get Plugins. You left click that, and here's all the plugins. You can search them all you want, and I recommend getting some. Don't use a Bukkit server without any, because that's the whole point of a Bukkit server. And as you can see, it's finished, so I can stop the server now. And once again, you must type in command stop to stop the Bukkit server. Never push exit. So yeah, it's about it for a Bukkit server. And one other important thing is permissions. That is one of the hardest things in the whole place. You need to use a permissions plugin. I'm trying to work with it, and I can't really get it yet. So I recommend watching another video on how to use the permissions, because if you don't use the permissions, then some random player can join your server and he won't be able to, or she won't be able to do anything. Now, if you think that CMD line is too hard, that one with the terminal, the black background, white words that look like this, right here, if you think that's too complicated, then what you can do, I always use this application to make my server. You look up Bukkit, then GUI. This is my favorite application to use for a Bukkit server. Right here, you can see. In this photo, it makes it much easier, and you can see that you might as well just download it. So it's downloading. So I'm gonna wait for it to finish downloading. This is 5.8 MB. So I'm just gonna go to my original server and probably just copy it off just quickly. Servers. Oh, well, I already finished, so there's really no point. And you want to drag that Bukkit GUI into the Minecraft Bukkit server. You want to launch it now. You wait for the watermark loading screen to disappear after it's finished. Sometimes this crashes on my computer, probably because it's a Windows 8. So, gotta wait. As you can see, it's finished loading. And now, don't click start right away. It's not gonna work. You wanna go to super start. You wanna change this, well, it depends on what Java version. This is Java 6. The default is Java 6 version 32-bit. There's Java 6 64-bit, Java 7 32-bit, and Java 7 64-bit. Now, I recommend clicking on Java 7 64-bit because that's one I have. And I want to set this to 3072 because that's how much RAM I'm using. I'm just going to set it near it. There we go. And now, right here, this, you won't be able to launch your server without this, or else you'll just get an error. You want to click Browse to Jar File, and you want to find craftbucket.jar. Now, once you've found that, you click Launch Server. It launches it. So wait, and now it's done. Now the reason why I like using this is it simplifies it, because all the players who are in your server are right here. It says in this list. This is where you get all your commands. Well, they're logged. This is where you can type in your own commands. Even if you're off the server, you can type in commands still, like that. And the best part also is you can talk while you're not on the server. So I can say hi. It's useful to talk to people on the server even if you're not on the server. So also, if a plugin failed, you can know what plugin it was by going to error logging. It'll simplify it. And here, you can go install plugins. It shows what plugins are installed. Server options, right here. The server options is basically the same thing as this. Server properties. So, and then this backup and options. So, that's about it for this whole entire server. Well, how to make a Bukkit server. I hope you enjoyed this. And if this really helped you, please click the like button. So, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see ya.